China is putting their foot on the pedal as fast as any economy right now. China, I think, and I've been in China twice so far this year, I think I think the Chinese leaders have done a better job in trying to reboot its economy than most leaders of the world. We're in the fourth year of the Xi government 10-year plan. It is about reorienting the economy from moving it away from an export manufacturing economy to a domestic service-oriented economy. Unfortunately, that takes tens of years, and it's not without many hiccups. And it looked like there was going to be a major hiccup, and there was some very bad communication of the Chinese, which led to the market fall in January and February. I think they restabilized their effort related to their messaging, and I do believe what they're doing now is doing very aggressive monetary policy in China right now. The banks are lending at a rate that they haven't done before. So indeed, in 2016, China is going to look way beyond what we thought it would look like economically, GDP-wise, in 2016. It may mean the bubble's bigger for 17 and 18, but in this year, especially in light the Chinese are the host of the G20 in September, they're going to want to make sure that their economy is a beacon of strength, not a beacon of...
The bigger the bubble, the bigger the burst, though. Aren't you afraid of that?
It could happen.
It could happen.
It could happen. I would, first of all, the economy's still growing at 6-ish%.
Right.
It could, when you grow at that rate, you can navigate out of this problem if the next phase of growth is not by a ballooning balance sheet.
But if not, you get the bubble bursting, and I'm sure you've seen the estimates that if that were to happen, given the levels of bad debt already on bank balance sheets in China, that the losses in the Chinese financial system could be 4x what they were for U.S. banks during the subprime crisis. Do you believe that?
Well, I don't know if it's that large, but I do, I think many of our hedge funds believed it was going to be an event in 2016. They're going to need to devalue. And I went out publicly saying that's not going to happen, and it's not going to happen in 2016. Am I worried about in the manner in which they're accelerating their economy? Yes. Does it mean there's more potential for a bubble and a burst? Yes. But it may not happen if they navigate this, if they reorient, if you see more
What do you think the odds are?
20%.
20% that the bubble bursts. So 80% that China makes it.
Yeah, but I don't like the 20%. Yeah, but on the, I think in 2016 you're going to look back and said, I wish I was in China.
Really?
I think the equity market will do fine this year. I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you it's a great long-term trade.